And I suspect that many of the larger organisations are not going to actually be able to deliver on what we're seeing in the press today. Hi, my name's Noel Hurley. I am the CEO of Literal Labs. We are working on low energy, computer efficient AI algorithms. It feels to me like, and I'm talking particularly about renewables, that's an area that I'm specifically interested in, and it feels to me as though the sector has rolled out really some projects at scale. And so now it feels like we're in a stage where people are looking to then optimize those deployments. How do you keep your energy grid up and running 24/7? How do you schedule in maintenance? How do you schedule in any repairs, cleaning, servicing that needs to happen to keep that grid up and running 24/7? And as an AI business, an area that we are particularly interested in is how can you use AI in order to start to do things like predict failure, or start to look at ways in which you can optimize your network going forward. The way in which AI, and particularly AI being used in these kinds of large distributed network type and utility networks, one of the big challenges has been to, at the moment, most of the AI is done in a data center, and that means you have to take the information that is out in the field, all the data's out in the field, and get it into a data center. And what we're particularly interested in is building systems where you push the AI out into the field. And in order to do that, you really need to look at the algorithms that are being used to do things like machine health and start to predict maintenance, and rework those algorithms to ensure that they can run on the sensors out in the field, wherever that might be. That is the area that we're focused on, and actually I think is a more sustainable and more scalable way of delivering AI that can then give you the insights that you need in your network in order to be able to run it much better, maintain it much better, and keep it going at an optimal level. I think in terms of AI more broadly, we are definitely seeing a crunch happening around the scale of data centers. My personal view is that people are trying to brute force AI at the moment, and brute force AI in an inefficient way at the moment. And so what we're seeing as a result of that is today the AI chips that are made, or the largest, most power-hungry chips that we make are for AI. We're talking about data centers with nuclear reactors in order to just power them, the amount of water that's going to be needed in order to cool those data centers. That is coming, in my prediction, that is getting to its limit. It's at its limit, actually. And I suspect that people are not, many of the larger organizations are not going to actually be able to deliver on what we're seeing in the press today, just because of the practicalities around that. And so what I'm hoping for, and what we're looking to try and lead the charge on, is to stop this brute forcing of hardware and go back to the mathematics and re-look at the way in which we're doing AI, make AI far more efficient for the chips that it gets deployed on. And as I say, we're benchmarking by changing techniques 50 times energy reduction.